Okay. All right. You're okay. It's fine. There we go. Hello, good morning. Oh, did have some rain. No, get away from my plants. Hello, good morning. How is everybody? Go potty. I need a cup of coffee. Come on. Go pee-pee. I need a cup of coffee. I need caffeine. Come on. Hello, good morning, everybody. Pardon my... We have had a long day already. It was home health lab day. So we've been up since, 6:30. Well, we were up at midnight, 3:30, 6:30. And at 6:30, I got him up, got him into the shower. Come on. Come on. You want a cookie? Let's get a cookie. Please. I just wanted to get a cup of coffee. Oh my God. I got him a shower, which when you think about taking a shower with your spouse, I don't think you think about shower chairs and covering. Come on. Let's go inside. Let's get a cookie. Who wants a cookie? Okay, she's going to take me out one day. She's going to take my legs right from underneath me. So, we got up this morning. Good morning, Jackson. We got up, and took a shower. I got him in, scooted him over, crutched him in, covered up his port, washed him down, which is so uncomfortable because you get cold. It's home health day at your house too. I hope it's going smoothly. He gets so cold, and I feel bad because I'm in there and I'm like trying to hose him. But, I did tell them cookies, didn't I? That was rude. Now I gotta actually give him a cookie. Oh, sorry, girls. Oh, and Jackson heard it too. Do you see? Jackson heard cookie too. So, just kidding. There you go. Sorry about that. I said cookie and Jackson heard it too. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, so I got him in the shower chair. He kind of covered his port. We do have this shield, but it's terrible. If anybody has a good shield for a chest port, like to buy on Amazon or whatever, or has bought them, the one that they gave me from the hospital is way too big and it doesn't stick to the chest hair. So I need to get a better cover for a shower port. It is just not, it is not a good one. So we covered him up. I gave him a shower and, came out, hooked up one of his IVs. And then by the time that IV finished, home health came in and, then we had a blood draw. She took the bandages off of his wound. We did not change the wound dressing because the doctor's instructions were that he changes it. In the beginning, we go to his office and we do the changing, but the nurse took it off so we could take pictures to send to the doctor's team. So we got really good pictures of the area and we sent those in. So we're waiting to hear back from the orthopedic surgeon. We're waiting to hear back on his labs. What are you doing? Get out of there, Ruth. We're waiting to hear back on his labs. And I have to call the IV pharmacy because I do not have enough saline and heparin, which I just realized, come on, to get past tomorrow, because in his last IV box, I did not get a new sleeve of saline and heparin, and I need those. I can't shave it. I was told not to shave it. So I'm not doing that. I'm not shaving it. But it definitely we need to be less worried about this port, because she only changes the port, not even the port. She only changes the dressing around the port once a week. And I don't want to, have to call and have them come out extra. I see you. Hello. Good morning. How are you? You were very loud this morning at 6 a.m., 6:30ish. You started with the crying at the door, and it was very loud. You were very loud. Jacksonian, Bolognian. So, Brian, you gotta get up. It's 10 o'clock. I let you sleep in. Thank you. And in the middle of all of that, I started laundry, loaded the dishwasher, started to vacuum, but had to stop vacuuming. I need to vacuum. And kind of go from there. Where did the girls go? Girls! Keek? Kiki? Kiki? She's with you? Okay, you keeping her? Okay. I didn't see her go past me. All right, I'll be back, ladies. All right. Here we go. Okay. You stay right here. You can't come. Oh, Dave's asleep. You sleeping? No. You want me to go sit on the couch?
You can go wherever you want.
He's sleeping. I can move. Oh, you want to say hi to everybody for a second, and then I'll go. I don't think you can keep your eyes open, huh? He's tired. All of this has happened since 6:30, and he's zonked. He's got his IV hooked up, and he's snuggled up. You want me to shut the shades so it's dark? I think I'm going to leave. I don't want to wake him up. He's tired. He's had a lot for one morning. It's okay. I'll sit with you guys out here. Let's go out here. Shut the light off. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. I'll sit over here on the couch. I don't want to wake him up. I woke him up. I showered him. I moved him from chair to, from the shower to the chair to the bed to it was everywhere. Let me get a blanket. Okay. don't think that laundry is done yet. Yeah, we are watching for bed sores. We are trying to keep him sort of. We don't have curtains, but yeah, but that was on the list to buy curtains. But taking a shower just really wiped him out. Then he had his IV, then he had blood work, then she had to change his dressings. So, it's just, hi. Okay, I see you. You don't know. The recliner's working pretty good. He did, okay, go lay down. The recliner's working pretty good. He did, his first IV in his recliner this morning, and then I moved him to the bed because I knew he was going to fall asleep, and I didn't want him to fall asleep in the recliner because the recliner is nearly a comfortable position, and I wanted him to get an hour at least or so of a nap in before he, wakes up. Yes, my youngest son does FLVS, which is Florida Virtual School, so he's getting up to start the day to get his assignments going. Sophia should be heading out the door any minute. You're almost ready for school, Soph? Soph? You almost ready? She should be getting ready to go. Out the door. And, so we're slow going. Oh, no. PT is not going to be for a while. PT is absolutely not going to be for a while because he's potentially non-weight bearing for 3 months. I would say at least because he's going to have after this wound heals up, he'll be having another surgery, and then he'll just continue to be non-weight bearing. So, Nope. Don't do it. We just came inside. Please don't do it. Please lay down. Come lay down. We're not gonna be fresh just to be fresh. Come lay down. Come on. So her school starts at after 10 because she has college classes. So she's dual enrolled. So she has high school classes that start at a certain time and then college classes that are before and after school. And so, yeah, but it was nice to have home health come in and sort of just take a peek at our, situation and see how things are going. And, she said I'm doing a good job, which was nice, but it did make me nervous that the pharmacy, you okay? What are you looking for? There's another bag in there. Don't be side-eyeing me. Lots of fruit. You should have some fruit. Lots of fruit. I've been buying a ton of fruit. We're going to ask the doctor about range of motion exercises and some of those other things probably at his visit on Wednesday. But it's, I feel bad because his poor leg is getting so skinny. And he's definitely lost weight. Tina Phillips says, OMG, go out in the house and leave him alone. He's not a baby. You don't have to sit with him. Well, if you notice, I did leave and come out and left him alone. He does normally ask me to sit with him because he gets lonely in there. But thanks for your unsolicited advice that nobody asked for. Not sure why you're here, but I do hope you're having a wonderful morning. Kiki, what are you doing? Look at this tail. Kiki, what are you doing? Is that tail going nonstop? Look at that tail. It's like a clock. Yeah, so infection control is absolutely number one, and then we go into PT and other things, but it's such a slow process. But it's super important. Yeah, he's dead.
This is a skirt.
I don't know. Those are not your underwear?
No, those are 2 pairs.
I washed what was dirty, so those are definitely your underwear.
They're definitely, I've never seen these before.
Then they're your brother's, and they got left somehow behind when he went back to school, so you can put them in the pile of his clothes in his closet. But we don't have to leave them here, because don't put them on the cat. The cat doesn't want your brother's underwear.
They fit him.
No, please. He was so loud last night.
Yeah, I know.
Just bellowing and meowing. You would think he was being tortured. All he's doing is I leave them in the laundry room at night now, which is, it's not a small space. I mean, it isn't a huge laundry room by any stretch, but it's fine. The litter box is in there. The food is in there. The water fountain is in there. And he just bellows. I can't leave him out because he has been so out of sorts. He's been peeing on stuff. Jackson and I have really gone toe to toe here. And he likes to mark his territory. And so he doesn't like to get locked up in the laundry room at night. Jade has no problem with it. Barbie says, have the day you deserve, Tina. Oh, that's quite the comment. That's quite the comment. I like that one. Have the day you deserve. Do with that what you will. Have the day you deserve. Ooh. And if it stings when you think about it, hey, don't mess with my blinds. Yeah, so Jackson is a handful, but I have to lock him up because I don't want him peeing on stuff. Jackson, why do you have to, that's his sweater. You don't have to chew on it, man. What are you doing? Is Ruth still humping? She's not, the cat is neutered. Is Ruth still humping? She hasn't humped since she's been home. I think the humping has stopped because she doesn't have a playground full of dogs to hump. She does not hump Kiki because Kiki is the alpha in this house. So she doesn't hump Kiki. But I can tell you if we went back to puppy playtime, she would probably be humping everybody left and right. Which is not a good look, Ruth. It's not a good look. So this morning, after I took Dave out of the shower and I got him dressed, I sat him in the recliner and he looks at me dead ass straight in the face and he says to me, I know what it feels like to be Rose. And I said, what? And he said, I know what it feels like to be Rose. And I said, Rose who? And he said, Rose from the Titanic. She was so cold and shivering on that door. And now I know what it feels like to be Rose. Because he said he was so cold from his shower this morning. I was like, the drama and the ridiculousness.
Why did you twist it off his shorts?
Because it was funny.
He doesn't want to take them though.
Oh, he has to. He's claimed them as his own territory. They can no longer stay in this home. BT dubs, I washed them and they're in your basket.
I like them.
Well, I switched the laundry for you and I brought it to your room because you fell asleep and I switched it last night.
You.
I'm sick.
Come here.
I think you're fine.
Because
Why were you up at 5 a.m.?
I'm sick.
Oh, you look okay. What's today? Monday? Do you have class today?
No. You know my life?
Oh my God. I can't remember everybody's schedule. You know, it needs to go on the big calendar now.
It's almost like it's been a year.
Yeah, well, I forget. I feel like it's supposed to be Monday and Wednesday, but it's Wednesday only.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. So last night, so the sleeping is now getting to a point where we're waking up twice a night. And that's because there's medication times. Rose from the Titanic. Rose from the Titanic. When she's on the door and Jack holds onto the side of the door and she's freezing on the door. That's what he said. He knows what it's like to be Rose from the Titanic, which seems dramatic. I was like, yeah, this is the exact same thing. It's like you're in a ship in the middle of the ocean in the winter and it's freezing. Rose on the door of the Titanic. Yeah, we're getting up about twice a night because there's medications that are scheduled, around the clock. So we do have to wake up. And the thing is he's in so much pain still that it's not like he's sleeping through these scheduled medication times. He's awake. He wakes up and he's like, my foot hurts. I need a pill. And it's like, yep. Let's try to stay ahead of the pain. And we have him on a lower dose of Tylenol so he can have more of it throughout the day. Because he was on the extra strength, which you can only take 3,000 milligrams of Tylenol in a day without it, I guess, hurting your liver. But we've moved him to the 325 so he can have however many doses versus the 3 doses. He can have 4 doses or whatever it is. How old is Ruth? Ruth is 7 in June. Are you going to be 7? Are you going to be 7? Are you a big girl now? Are you a middle-aged woman? Yeah, you're just like me. You're a middle-aged woman. And then there's Kiki. And then there's Kiki. What? I bought you meat, cracker, and cheese things for lunch.
Where?
In the fridge. Check a drawer. Check. I shoved them on top of something. I got you 2 of those. I also got you Panera mac and cheese to share. I got 2, so your brother could have one. You could have one. I also got you yogurts. No, they're not going to be in the IV medication drawer. Check that I didn't lay them on top of something. And then there's yogurts in there. And there's meat sticks. I tried to get a bunch of different snacks and a bunch of different things. And then I'll order more on Wednesday. I figured this would get us through the next few days. Yeah. No, he's still Lori, he's still in quite a bit of pain. A whole boat fell on his foot, so there's that. But then I think you obviously have the pain from this wound healing itself or trying to heal itself. You've got a wound vac attached to the wound, which causes its own amount of pain. The wound vac, if you've never seen one, because I've never seen one, the wound vac, it's pretty gross, but yeah, your room looks nice, but you got to stop They just changed the levels, Michelle. I actually just had this conversation with the orthopedist. It used to be 4,000 milligrams a day. It's now 3,000. They adjusted that, I guess. I have his IV medication in a drawer in the fridge, so it's separated from all the food and stuff, but it's just supposed to be cold. It doesn't matter that it's in your refrigerator. I did ask that question as well. He cannot have a levomotrin right now. There are a lot of rules, a lot of medication rules that I'm trying to juggle in my brain as well. So the wound vac is interesting, and I would share pictures, but I think Facebook would take stuff down, and that's why I've not shared pictures of these things, because in terms of education, there's definitely educational components of all the stuff that I've been sharing lately, because it's stuff that I've never dealt with, never seen, never thought I'd have to deal with or seen, didn't know what a wound vac was. But the wound vac kit comes with new tubing, this big sponge that they cut into a size, different gauze and things like that. But they actually, it makes me get gaggy every time I think about it. They actually cut the sponge and they cut this tape into these strips and they pack I can't even say it. It makes me this is why I couldn't be like a real deal nurse and like dealing with this, because it makes my stomach go and then I get sweaty in my armpit. And then it comes up. So they pack it with this sponge. They attach the hose inside the wound, and then they create a suction seal over top of, like, if this is the sponge that gets packed in, they layer the tape over the whole thing so that it's like suctioned tight. And then the vacuum, the wound vac, sucks on and it makes a hard seal. It's hard. It's like this. It's a hard seal. I get it right here. And then that just stays on, and it stays on all the time. 24 hours a day, this wound vac is on unless you clamp it. Like when I took him into the shower, we had to clamp it, tie it up. I put the thing on, and then you clean it, reattach, you unclamp, da-da-da-da. So, Keek. Oh, you're behind me. Okay, good girl. So it's painful because there's stuff in it. There's stuff like shoved into this wound that are, and then it's like taped over top, and so it's tight and it's on there. Anyway, so all of this is to prevent infection. This is to keep the wound, as it produces, it sucks it out. And it's doing its job, and it does its job for however long that takes. I have no idea. I don't know. When they tell us that part is done, then they tell us that part is done. But until that part is done, Victor, the vacuum, travels with us. Victor the vacuum, the wound vac, travels with us. And he, it just goes with us. It's a drainage tube. Yes. But it's a powered drainage. I changed my glasses because when I go from place to place to put his IV in, if I don't have my glasses on, I can't see what I'm doing. And so now I have glasses on my nightstand, on the medical table, on his nightstand, because if I forget my glasses, I have to start the whole wash my hands and put the gloves on again. So I just started leaving glasses all over the place. All right. I love you. Have a good day. You have your snacks. You have your lunch. Okay. You'll be home at 3:30. Okay. Drive safely. So Victor the wound vac travels with us. I mean, we don't really go very far. We go from chair to bed to shower, whatever, not very far. We made it to the patio the other night for a 15-minute sit. And then it was a very long nap. So it's very short distances equal very long naps in between. And so it's the process. It's what we do. And we go back to the doctor on Wednesday, unless they tell us something different based on the pictures that we do today, that we sent. Oh my gosh, Tara, you cut your own, you pack your own wound? No. How do you do that yourself? Oh, thank you, Tina, for your laundry lady order and all of your laundry lady needs. How do you do that yourself? Because I don't see. Here's the thing. My line has moved every time, right? Like in the beginning, I was like, I could never, stomach the sight of blood, right? Yes, Victor stays on a charger. It can be moved. Obviously, it's portable because like we get in the car or whatever, but I leave him plugged in when we're at home. The line moves, right? The line moves. So like at first it was like, I can't handle blood. I can't see blood. Well, we blew past that line because we've dealt with a lot of blood now. I can't do pus. I can't do drainage. Well, we've moved past that line. I can't assist my husband getting on and off the toilet and clean him. Well, we've blown past that line. I can't we've gone through all of lines. You think about showering your husband and you think it's all sexy and like a sudsy and bubbly. No, it's Rose on the Titanic door. And he's on a shower chair. Like you blow past all these lines, right? And I say I could never pack his wound. Number one, I'm not qualified. Number two, I don't know how. It's painful. I watch the doctor do it and I watch him grimace in pain the entire time that the process is happening. So do I say I could never? No, if I had to do it, I'm sure I'd blow past the line and I'd do it, but I surely don't want to have to ever do that because I don't feel like I'm qualified. I feel like these wound vac things are pretty serious and it's what helps you heal. It's what helps you heal. And, the doctor is who's changing these at his visits. Home health is not changing them. The doctor changes them, which I know a lot of times it falls off. The doctor's handed over to home health. But ours has not done that because he basically told us due to the severity of his wound, and all of the different things, he's comfortable doing it himself and only him doing it himself. But I can't imagine having to do it by yourself. To me, that's just, my brain can't wrap around that because I'm watching him. I know how painful that is. Like, I don't even know how. And in terms of like somebody asked in here, how can you possibly afford all of this? I don't know how we're affording it. Because I can tell you we're probably not, but we've maxed out our insurance and whatever that is and whatever we're going to owe. And I have no idea what that is. None. But what I do know is, we pay for insurance. We've paid our whole adult lives for insurance. And now, we're apparently using the hell out of it. And that's what we've got. I don't know, honestly. I really can't comprehend and understand what is covered and what isn't covered. I know that there's an out of pocket and an out of pocket, in network, out of network. All of those things have been blown off the doors between a 6-night hospital stay, an emergency room visit, 2 surgeries, and IV medications and home. Like, we've blown through it. I have no idea what that is. None. Please share your laundry lady link so we can support. I appreciate that. If you would like to try a new laundry detergent, let me see if I can figure out how to share the link. We'd love for you to try our laundry detergent. We also have dishwasher detergents and scent beads, and we are getting ready. We are hoping in the next few months, we are in the middle of testing a new product. I have no idea when that's going to come to market, obviously because of all of this, but Jade's right here. Somebody saw her sneak up. She's right there. Right. I have no idea what it's going to cost. What I do know is whatever it is, we'll figure it out. Only thing I'm worried about is helping Dave heal. Nope. Lay down. Lay down. Don't you chase that cat. Don't you leave Jade alone. Don't you. That's where it's made, actually. Mona, are you in Sweden? Are you in Malmo, Sweden? That's where it's produced. That's crazy. Tanya said, I made my first order the other day. Can't wait to get it. What are you doing? Do you just want to hold hands? I'm holding your hand. We don't have to chew on sweat. Do you see this is why all my sweaters are ruined right there. Can we not? She bites all of my sweaters right here. Right here. Your breath is so bad. Your breath is so bad. No, ma'am. Okay. Yeah. So we're just in for a really long journey and a really long process. I don't have any clue what any of this is really gonna look like. But what I know is that the only thing that I can do is get up, give him his meds, give him his IVs, bathe him like Rose from the Titanic, wipe him down, feed him. That's all I can do. That's all I have the bandwidth to do. I check in on Brian. I make sure he's doing his schoolwork. I check in on Sophia. I make sure she's doing her schoolwork. I feed the dogs. I put the dogs out. I wish I could be walking the dogs. I'm going to probably have to lean on Brian for some help on that. Brian worked around the house all weekend. He did the lawn. He helped me get my birdhouses sort of situated in the back, and now I'm able to get my... Hold on, I'm getting a text message. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Tina ordered some Nordic Breeze last week, used them the other day, loved them. Hey, Daddy is asleep. Hey, they're birds. Okay, we're going to go in the kennel. We're going to go in the kennel and get locked up if we can't stop it. That's what's going to happen. We need to stop. That's enough. Nope. Come lay down right now. We're not doing this. We're not barking at birds all day. Oh, Kiki. Come lay down right here. Come here. Nope. Come on, right here. Thank you. So, please lay down. Please lay down. Oh, somebody farted. Yeah, so I do need to go. So I have a list. I have a list of things that I have to do. I have to drive to the post office. Ew. Because they won't let us do a forward our mail for a change of address. I have to do it in person. Stop it. Which sounds fake to me. I also, stop it. Don't you do it. Stop it. I also have to go to the DMV to get the handicap sticker. I also have to, I have a list. The issue that I'm finding is getting, like, when you, like, the post office it's not going to take a short amount of time. It's going to take a couple of hours to do post office, DMV, whatever. So I need to get Brian. It has to be in between medications and all of these things, because it's like I can't have Brian dispensing his medications. So I have to do it, and we don't really have more than 2 hours in between, like, different doses of stuff. So I have to get him to just sit, and I have to run out, and I have to go to the post office and go to the DMV and hope and pray that I can get back in time before anything, because I just don't want to mess up any of his schedule. Yeah, Mandy says, it's not fake. You have to show your ID. So I'm like, this sounds fake. Why do I have to show up? But I do have to show up. So it's a real thing, Melanie says, because naughty people do naughty things with mail. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, the other house is clean, and it went back up on the market. We've had a couple of showings already. So send some prayers and some good vibes that this house sells, because we need this house gone like yesterday. So we got to get that going. I did a very good friend of my husband's, his nephew I'm going to hire him to help with the mulch. And while he is cleaning the mulch beds out, Brian is going to be fertilizing the lawn and I guess doing something for pests and armadillos, because we apparently have an armadillo problem, which I didn't know. We had armadillos in the new house. I mean, they're not in the house, but you know what I mean. Like they're in the yard. And I didn't realize that we had an armadillo problem until I walked out into the front yard and there were holes everywhere. So I do have a list, and I will start to try and check things off that list and get that done. You're okay. But, is that necessary? Stop. I did it a couple years ago online, and I guess it changed in that period of time. So, yeah. You're okay. So yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on today. The handicap placard is not at the DMV. You get it where you get your car registration. Well, our car registration is at the DMV here. So it's, I guess, the same place here in Florida. I do have the paper that the doctor filled out. He handed it to me. I do have to find it. We don't live in Texas. We live in Florida, but we've got tons of armadillo. Tons. Nope. Shh, girls. Daddy is sleeping. Shh. Probably not anymore. And she just jumps over everything. Shh. Okay. Oh, somebody must be working in the neighbor's yard. I think they're putting in a pool or something. But yeah, they're acting as though we're being broken into right now. And that is not the case. We have the paperwork. I have to find it. You can't make appointments ahead of time here at the DMV. You have to go in and you log into the app, and then it tells you when it's your turn. But you can't make an appointment ahead of time, which is ridiculous. But that is... I hear you. Stop it. Stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to go... stop it. I'm going to go over to the supporter page, and I'll see you guys over there. I need to put them out because I can't handle it. That's enough. You're doing it on purpose. Stop. I know what you're doing. Stop. You really are fresh. Stop. I'm coming. Okay? I mean, she just does it on purpose. And she does it, you do it. No. It's shameful, Ruth. Okay. I'm heading over to supporters. I'll see you guys over there. I have to open the door for her. She's going to drive me batshit crazy. All right, guys. Bye.